I think the Lightwave Festival is a very interesting concept. It's a very interesting festival as well. There are a lot of good artists, there are a lot of good artworks, and the atmosphere is magnificent. It's great. Hello, my name is Frederick the Wild. I'm an artist from Belgium, and I'm here right now in the Science Gallery presenting an artwork which is entitled EOD4. The artwork is actually, or consists of a living electric fish. An electric fish coming from the Amazon River in Latin America. The work actually is a tube, and in the tube you have kind of antennas, electrodes we call them. They can capture the signal of the electric fish, and due to that we can also make the electricity of the fish audible. Okay, so on the tube there are two speakers, left and right, so when the fish swims to the right, the sound will also pan to the right. If the fish swims to the left, the sound will pan to the left. Between each electrode, or between the electrodes in fact, there is a LED light, and it starts to blink. It starts actually to blink when it tracks the position of the fish. As I mentioned before, every electric fish has its own unique signature, sound signature, electric signature. Okay. It's like a fingerprint, you know. So if I would drop this fish back into the water of the Amazon River, where it's coming from, then actually I could track him down. I could follow him.
Hi, my name is Lori Napoleon. My piece is called Scintillator, and what I'm using to build the piece is a very interesting material that is usually living underground in particle physics detectors in order to capture interactions of ghost-like particles called neutrinos. My intention was really just to bring to the light of day some of these really interesting, rare optical materials that are used to really probe the origins of the universe.
My name is Chris O'Shea, and I've been collaborating here with Dominic Harris of Cinema Studio on this installation at Lightwave called Beacon.
The reason why we wanted to talk to or present a piece at Lightwave was it was a great opportunity to kind of explore this idea of transfer of technologies, where you kind of get lighting, interaction, design and art all kind of coming together. And we kind of sat around thinking about what we wanted to do and came up with this idea of a room full of beacons where they've been modified so they could actually track people within the space. So you can begin to explore these kind of complex kind of behaviours that emerge from when people begin to interact with artworks. Okay, so at the moment, when the installation is empty, it reverts to an attractor state. So it's going through a series of behaviours, trying to kind of send out a message saying, come play with me, come engage, come interact. And when Chris here walks in, immediately all the beacons follow him. And as he moves through the space, he's being thermally tracked by our 4 cameras on the ceiling. And you can see the responsiveness. One of the most delightful things about doing a public installation like this is you kind of see behavior. We've got some kids behind us who are running around, and you see these fantastic behaviors from the public, which aren't things that I mean, as an artist, you have these ideas, and you hope that people can be doing fantastic things with it. But actually seeing the kind of kids sliding around and so on, and seeing the way the lights are responding to it, that's actually very exciting to us. And it's something which, in terms of all the electronic and mechanical design and the software design, you can only go so far to kind of prepare for that kind of the randomness of the public.
This is the Neuron Chamber. It's a large hand-fabricated tank with 3 sculptures of robotic neurons in it that when you push the button, they generate electric impulses that simulate the action potentials that neurons generate. And action potentials are the electric signals that your brain uses to create the world that we experience. Everything you think, feel, see, and do is the result of neurons generating electrical impulses called action potentials, just like these robotic neurons. And it's basically a modified Jacob's ladder inside, where in a Jacob's ladder, an arc is created and then rises based on because of the change in air pressure. It heats the air above it, and the arc rises. If you turn the Jacob's ladder on its side, it wouldn't do anything. What we're doing in this piece is pulling the arc mechanically, and that allows us to move it, move the electric arc through basically any orientation, horizontally through complex curves, and that's kind of the novel technical aspect of this piece.